The Great Within. Part 11. The subconscious should be called upon to give direct assistance in everything, even in the most insignificant of everyday affairs. This practice will not only cause all things to be done better and better constantly, but the conscious mind will be more thoroughly trained to impress the subconscious for anything desired, and the subconscious mentality will be perpetually enlarged along all lines. To enlarge the subconscious mentality in every phase of interior action is to awaken a larger measure of the great within, and the more of the within that is awakened, the greater will man become. For these reasons, the subconscious should be called upon for superior aid before anything, even the least, is undertaken. Everything that is worth doing should be done better than before, and the subconscious can provide the power. Impressions of this nature should be made a few hours in advance, or, when possible, a few days in advance. Though the subconscious can respond upon a moment's notice, its superior power should therefore be sought upon every occasion. In the commercial world, no one should ever attempt to decide upon important transactions before directing the subconscious to inspire the mind with the highest insight, the keenest judgment, and the broadest understanding, and no great enterprise should be undertaken before directing the subconscious to work out the best possible plans and methods. The subconscious can do these things, and when all practical men will go to the greater mind for their plans and ideas, instead of depending upon the limited intelligence of the lesser mind, failures will be reduced to a minimum, while great achievements will steadily increase, both in numbers and in greatness. Those who are engaged in literary work will find the subconscious indispensable, because any idea desired may be gained from the great within. Orators and public speakers should never attempt to prepare or deliver a discourse before going to this great source of ideas for their thought. And the same is true of musical composers, creative artists, inventors, and all others who require ideas that have originality and worth. Every person who is engaged in study or in any line of improvement may increase results from 10 to 200% by securing the direct assistance of the subconscious, and as all advancement and promotion in life comes directly from the improvement of self, the fact that the subconscious can supply any amount of ability, capacity, and power becomes extremely important. All memory is subconscious. Therefore, whatever one desires to remember should be deeply impressed upon the subconscious at the time the factor idea is received, and the subconscious may be directed to bring back to mind these facts and ideas whenever their recollection is desired. Through this simple process, memory can be developed and cultivated to a remarkable degree, and the power to recall anything at any time will become practically perfect. The subconscious can be trained to keep the conscious mind clear and active, and all sluggishness or obtuseness can be completely eliminated from every faculty. This will enable the student to learn with far greater rapidity, and every mental effort will be conducive to growth. To produce these results, the subconscious should, several times every day, be directed to express continuous clearness, mental lucidity, and a high, well-poised mental activity. While producing that impression, picture in the conscious mind the same clearness and action that you desire the subconscious to express. To picture perfect lucidity and to feel high activity in the conscious mind for a few moments while the subconscious is being impressed will cause the subconscious to express that same clearness and activity for several hours. And when the impression contains a deep desire for greater clearness and activity than the conscious mind can discern, the greater clearness and activity will be expressed. It is a well-known fact that nearly all great minds, and also most minds that are trying to develop greatness, have moods when they can do most excellent work. But when they are not in those moods, little or nothing of worth can be accomplished. To such minds, the ability to create the right moods, or mental states, whenever desired, would be of exceptional value, and by properly directing the subconscious it may readily be accomplished. Form in the conscious mind a very clear idea of the mood or mental state in which you can do your best work, and impress that idea upon the subconscious with a strong desire for the continuous realization of the desired state. Repeat the impression several times every day and every evening before going to sleep. Perseverance will produce the most remarkable results. While engaged in any particular study, impress frequently upon the subconscious the real nature of that study and direct the subconscious to express all the essentials that may be necessary to thoroughly understand and master that study. Expect superior intelligence from within and make the best possible use of that intelligence as it is being received. Thus, the conscious mind and the subconscious will work together for the promotion of the highest conceivable attainments. To promote advancement in one's vocation, better plans and methods will constantly be in demand, and by directing the subconscious to work them out, these may be secured as required. In addition, the necessary power and ability to practically apply those methods may also be secured, if the subconscious is called upon to supply them. It is the truth that whatever the subconscious is properly impressed and directed to do, it positively will do. End of The Great Within, Part 11.